Periscopers, welcome. How are we doing today? Whoop. Just try to get my microphone ready. Hi everyone, welcome. Let's get this show on the road. I'll get my stand ready. How is everyone today? We all good? Welcome, welcome. I think I just destroyed my phone stand. Here we go. Welcome everyone. We are ready to go tonight. Everyone excited? Yes. Oh, hey. Hey, Lana. How you going? Welcome, everybody. I keep mucking around with the phone. What are we doing today? We're doing juicing mistakes because we all like to know what not to do, huh? Tell me who you are and what you're here to find out. If you do have questions, I'm going to try to write them down so I don't forget what you guys are asking me as I go along. So, for those who don't know who I am, I'm Gabrielle Maston. I'm here today talking on behalf of, whoops, where's my card? This one, Health Rewards, healthrewards.co.uk, Health Rewards. And my name was Gabrielle Maston, if you can see that. That's my website, gabriellemaston.com. So today, guys, we're talking about juicing mistakes. So if you have any friends that are into juicing and you think that they're going to really benefit from this, make sure that you swipe right if you're on an Apple phone or swipe up if you're on Android, and then a little pop-up screen will come up and it will say share. So you can share with your Twitter followers, you can share with Periscope, you can share with whoever you want to share with. It's all good. All right, so like I said, I'm talking on behalf of Health Rewards today. We're talking about nutrition because nutrition is so important for everything, for good health, for better training, skin, whatever, for beauty, if you like that sort of thing. And we're talking about juicing. Now, juicing is a huge craze at the moment. For you guys listening out there, are you guys into juicing? Do you have a NutriBullet or a Thermomix or just a plain old blender that you've bought down at Target? I'll start off with a story first because hopefully some more people will pile in. But I got into juicing. A lot of your friends are, yeah. It's very popular at the moment. Cold press is best. Juicer, no good. Well, yeah. I suppose whatever floats your boat in terms of the juicing. I myself have a blender. Now, my first one I bought at a really cheapo store, and I thought, well, I'm just going to try it out. And I actually burnt out the motor with a beetroot. So there you go. What about the fiber? Yes, totally. What about the fiber? We're going to talk about fiber today because fiber is very important. And that's why I think, well, you know, if you like cold pressed juice, that's okay. But cold pressed juice doesn't have fiber. And that's one of my gripes with the cold pressed juices. But each to their own. But let's go through. Okay, so first, number one, my first point about the first common mistake I find people make with juicing is their ratio between fruit and vegetable. Okay, so what do I mean by that? I mean, everybody always thinks that juicing is super healthy, and it is, don't get me wrong. If you can include more fruits and vegetables into your diet, it's good, yeah, very good. But, hi from France, welcome. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Gabrielle, how's that? So anyway, so the ratio of fruit to vegetable. Now, the biggest problem I find when people coming to see me for weight loss advice is that they're having way too much fruit. Now, fruit is very healthy, okay? Don't get me wrong. Fruit is healthy. That is not the message that I'm saying here. It is very healthy for you. You need to eat fruit. However, hi, welcome. If you're trying to lose weight, having too many pieces of fruit in liquid form is not going to help you lose weight. Okay, so we just have to keep that in mind. Hi from Brazil and Japan, welcome. I went to Japan once as an exchange student, and all I can say now is skateboard desu ne, ski desu ne, or McDonald's de. Anyway, don't worry, that's my Japanese. I love skateboarding and I love McDonald's. No, I don't love McDonald's. That was a joke. Okay, so the ratio between fruit and veg. How much fruit should you actually put in the blender? Well, hi from Morocco, welcome. Try to only put 1 serve of fruit in the blender or the cold pressed juicer, whatever you've got, per person. Why? Because you're going to add so much other stuff to the juice. If you put too much in and you're trying to keep your weight under control, it's going to be a lot of energy. You love McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's in like 20 years, so there you go. I'm very anti-McDonald's. But that's all good. If you want to eat McDonald's, that's fine. That's fine. Don't bother about me. Okay, so 1 serve of fruit. So what do I mean by 1 serve of fruit? So I have examples. I brought my fruit bowl with me. So 1 serve of fruit would be 1 pear, or it would be 1 small banana. You can tell this is very ripe. It's ready to eat. Okay, so it would be 1 tiny banana like this, or 1 medium pear, or equivalent to 3/4 of cup of chopped fruit. Okay, so try not to go overboard with the fruit because that's quite a lot of energy in one hit. If you want to bulk out the juice, I recommend having juice smoothies. Yeah, keep the fiber in the juice, but add lots of vegetable. Is it a bad idea to use citrus fruit? No, you can eat citrus fruit. That's fine. It just depends. Don't put it in with milk. That'll taste funny. It's better to make banana shake or to beat bananas milk. It just depends. Yeah, you can make your bananas into a banana smoothie, or you can eat bananas just like that. That's fine. Some people, because you use the example of bodybuilding, some guys find that they need to eat a lot of food to keep the weight on. Yeah, not everybody wants to lose weight. Some people want to gain weight. So if that's the case and you want to put on muscle, gain weight because you're underweight, then having liquefied meals is actually easier to get down, and you can put a lot more calories in there very easily. Okay, so we've got two ends of the spectrum. People that want to lose weight, and we've got to be careful how much calories we put in, and the other end of the spectrum, people wanting to gain weight and they need to put as much calories in the same amount of liquid at the same time. Okay, you love juicing fruit. Well, juicing fruit is very popular in Brazil too. I've drunken many a fruit juice, many a smoothie in Brazil, let me tell you. That was what I had for lunch every day when I was there. So back to the juicing. So instructions: 1 serving of fruit per juice per person if you're trying to lose weight. If you're into bodybuilding, put as much fruit in there as you want. It is fine. Okay, second mistake people do when they juice is that they remove the pulp, okay? And that's my gripe with cold pressed juicing. So if you can maintain your weight and you like drinking cold pressed juices, please keep doing it. That's fine. This advice is more for people who want to lower the cholesterol, lose a little bit of weight, like they're struggling with their weight loss because of all the juicing that they're doing and stuff. Removing the pulp actually really just turns it into sugary water, sugary water. Because remember, the fruit is actually carbohydrate. So it is fructose sugar, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with fructose. But it's encapsulated in the fiber. So as soon as we start breaking down the cell walls, then it releases the sugar in the water very easily and digests really quickly. So what we need to do is slow it down by having the fiber in there. So if you're going to juice or cold press juice, make sure you add some of the pulp back so you get the benefits from the fiber for your bowel health, yeah, to allow you to go to the bathroom, help with cholesterol lowering, help make you stay full. Okay, so that was the second mistake. People will remove the pulp. So keep the pulp in. That's why juice smoothies, so just chucking everything in a blender and going for it, not taking any of the pulp out, is your best option. Okay, I'm seeing all those love hearts. It's amazing. Thank you so much. While I wave my pen at you. All right. And if you got any questions, just fire them through, guys, because I'm happy to answer as we go along. Okay, tip number 3. Now, watch the added extras. So another big thing that I find people do wrong is that they put too much stuff in the juice or in the smoothie, yeah? And what I mean by that is like, okay, they're putting pepita seeds, they're putting nuts, they're putting peanut butter, they're putting coconut oil. You name it, it goes into the juice. So by the time you finish this juice smoothie thing, there's like a whole entire meal in that cup. Hi from Egypt. Wow, Egypt, that's awesome. Welcome. We're just talking about juicing. So watch the added extras and the serving size. Madison, Wisconsin, USA. Welcome. Welcome, Chris. Yeah, okay, so what should you add? The health benefits of parsley juice. What is that? Parsley juice, you mean? Look, all fruits and vegetables are healthy. All have, fiber, antioxidants. So whatever combinations of juicing or vegetable juices you want to do is fine. It's just all the extra stuff that goes into it that people, I guess, make mistakes with. So a few guidelines to follow when you're adding extras and the serving sizes. So remember, we don't want to drink an entire meal in a cup, okay, unless you're doing that on purpose because you're on a run. Yeah, you're trying to go out the door pretty quickly, or you're trying to gain weight, like a bodybuilder or something. Make sure that your serving size doesn't come above 300 mils, okay? 300 mils is more than a cup. It's plenty of liquid in there, and you can blend down so much stuff in there. And the added extras, so choose one thing to add. So if you're going to add peanut butter, use a teaspoon of peanut butter. If you want protein whey, well, it depends if you're trying to make, if you're a bodybuilder, obviously put a scoop. But if you're not a bodybuilder and you're just using protein for the satiety, so to make you feel full, just put a tablespoon in, that's plenty. And don't put extra things like nuts and chia seeds and this, that, and especially people adding coconut oil. Coconut oil itself is not a fat burner. That is a myth that is on the internet quite a bit. Coconut oil, like any other oil, still has to be burnt off. So if you're not running marathons and you're not fat adapted, then it's not really going to help you lose weight, okay? So just add one thing and one piece of fruit, and the rest should be either water or a light milk, or even coconut water and unsweetened coconut water with no added sugar, and lots of vegetables, okay? So juicing is a perfect way, or juice smoothies are a perfect way to get a lot of vegetables in your diet. So things like kale, spinach, celery, baby spinach. What else can you add? Carrots, beetroot, I don't know. What do you guys add in your juices? Do you guys have a favorite recipe, or do you all have a favorite recipe that you follow? My favorite, while you guys are coming up with your answers, I don't know if I have a favorite actually. Oh, actually, I made this really cool one out of lychees, kale, apples, apricots, huh? That's a good one. I haven't used apricots yet. There's a couple that I make that are really quick and really nice. So I just do like skim milk, Nativia, or that stevia stuff, with honeydew melon and mint. That is really nice. Or similar combination. So you do coconut water, mint, lychee. That is the bomb. Lychee in a juice. And then, you know what happens in that one? So the coconut water, mint, and lychee, they separate into layers. So the mint floats to the top. The coconut water stays separate, and so does the lychee. So you got to try that. It looks amazing because if you let it sit, it separates into 3 layers. That looks really cool. It looks like you made a cocktail without the alcohol. Does anyone else have some really cool juice smoothies or cold pressed juice recipes that they like? Shoot them up, guys. If you have any questions, here's your chance, because I'm going to take off in a minute. So I'll do the outro while we're waiting for your answers. Spinach, Greek yogurt, blueberry, and OJ. So that with the yogurt, it goes well with orange, does it? That's unusual. I have to try that one. I've done this one. Actually, it's a traditional South American one called colada morada. I don't know if any of you guys, maybe the Brazilian guy that was on earlier may have heard of it, colada morada. And it's usually done in celebratory days in Ecuador. What is the difference between juicing and cold press? Cold press is just a technique where the juicing, you can either do it hand done, which it has a little bit of the pulp and stuff in it, whether the cold press doesn't. Back to my story. So colada morada is done in celebratory days in Ecuador. And what it is, so you peel the orange and then you cut the orange and you put the orange peel and the orange in a pot with oats and water, and you boil it up for about 20 minutes so that the oats dissolve and kind of creates a gel with it. Then you throw in mixed berries, or traditionally you use blackberries, and you let that boil with a bit of cinnamon in it. And then once it cools down, you remove the peel and you put that all in a blender, and it's like a really thick juice, but really delicious. And you can add a little bit of like Nativia or a little bit of sugar if you want. But if you don't add the sugar, it is actually really low in calories. So basically the only carbohydrate that you have in it is the oats, which makes it thick, and it's really nice. And then what people do too is they throw in pineapple chunks as well, and chunks of other fruit and stuff, which it almost is like a fruit punch, which is nice. All right, so there's my 3 tips. Watch your ratio of fruit to veg. Don't forget to leave the pulp in your juice, and watch the added extras. Try not to have too many extra stuff in your juice that's going to add calories. All right, guys, that's it from me. My name was Gabrielle Maston. I will see you next Monday at the same time. If you do have questions, you can tweet me at @gmaston. So that's Maston there, MASTON, @gmaston on Twitter. I'll be happy to answer any questions and talk to you guys on there. Otherwise, hit up Health Rewards at Health Rewards 1, at Health Rewards 1, and ask them any questions. Okay, talk to you guys next week. Hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.